Okay, come in. Hi, Katrina. Melissa, nice to meet you. Welcome to Access Capabilities. You want to tell me a little bit about why you're here today? What it is you have in mind?
Not really. Do I have to?
Oh, you don't have to. I just.
Yeah, I just wanted to get this over with.
Okay, you want to get your.
I just want to do this so I can go.
Okay, well, first, I have you down for an alcohol assessment. So, are you here because you're concerned about your drinking, or are
No,
there
I'm just here because they're making me be here.
Who's they?
The man.
The man. Uh-oh. Tell me a little bit more about the man.
I don't know, just like CPS.
Oh, CPS. So CPS is making you come get an alcohol assessment?
Yes.
Do you still have, how many children do you have?
I just want to do the alcohol assessment and go.
Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the alcohol assessment. Let me tell you a little bit about what we do. We have a couple of different, they're just standardized assessments. I'll have you go through them, you'll answer your questions, and then it gives me a framework of what we're working with. So I'll just let you go ahead and get started with those. I'm wondering though, you say CPS is making you come here and do this, so the assessment sometimes involves treatment, sometimes it involves me speaking with CPS. Do you have other workers? Do we want to, the assessment is just kind of the initial paperwork part of it, but it generally begins a process of, whatever we're going to do next. So, is it something that we can work on together, or what can I do to help make this a more successful process? Are your children still with you?
No.
No. Oh, okay. So, well, let's just start there. Do you feel like drinking is a problem for you?
No.
You do not. Okay. So, tell me, why is CPS making you get an alcohol assessment? Does it have to do with why your children are not with you, or does this? I'm trying to establish what our game plan is going to be here. So I kind of need to know what it is that you're willing to do, what it is that I need to have a deeper understanding of why would they send you for an alcohol assessment if you don't have a drinking do you drink? Do you drink regularly? Was there an incident when you were drinking?
I think that I want my kids back.
You want your kids back. And is this assessment related to you getting your kids back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, would you say that's your number one goal in us even going through this process, is that you want to get your kids back?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. So, that's a great goal. We're going to put that as your number one goal for services, and do you feel like are there certain steps you need to take? Do you know what would it take to get your kids back? What do you, obviously you need to get an assessment is one step.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like, not really sure exactly what I'm supposed to. They haven't really been clear with it.
Okay. So you don't feel like they're really helping you through this? They just took your kids and that's gotta be frustrating. It's gotta be kind of scary too.
It's just the way the man operates.
Yeah. Okay.
They're dirty bastards.
So they told you to come and get an assessment.
Yeah.
And anything else? Did they tell you you need to
I mean, I think I have to go to court. I think I have to like, there's probably a bunch of crap I have to do.
Okay.
But I do need to like figure out, you know, I'm not really clear how to line out like court dates and stuff.
So you need
Like,
some help maneuvering the legal system then?
Kind of,
Someone
just
to
like
help you
figuring
through.
out like the whole situation, like how do I get my kids back? Like who's supposed to tell me that?
Right. Okay. So we need to find some the process better, yeah? We can work on that together. So tell me, have you ever had this experience before? Have you had CPS taken your children before? No. So you're brand new to this. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your current feelings about this situation? How, you know? So,
I'm not happy with it. I don't know what's the bad one.
like 0 being the best and 10, this is the worst situation and
Okay, so
you know,
it's
the
a 10
worst
then.
problem. Okay, so you're at a 10 on this. So what do you think, like immediately we could do to get it to a 9? What are you willing to do to start, you know, take the first steps? You know, what are you willing to do to help get your kids back?
I guess like figure out what I need to do.
Figure out what you need to do. Okay. So, what I hear is we need to do your alcohol assessment. We'll get that done today. You also want someone to help you figure out your court dates and what your responsibilities are as far as CPS is concerned to help you get your kids back.
I wonder if I could have some kind of like advocate, because those people are so mean.
An advocate.
Like, I feel like if I had somebody, like, I don't know, it's like they don't listen to you because they think they're better.
Sure. I think that's really fair, and I think that's a really good idea, is to find someone that can be your advocate to help you through this situation, because it can be really scary and really intimidating, and you know, that's your child, so I hear you, it's a 10, there's nothing worse than that. So maybe I can help be your advocate, I can help find you an advocate, we can work through this together. So I think that's a great suggestion, good idea. So let's go ahead and get started on your assessment. I'm going to give you some papers, I'll have you fill them out, and then we'll talk about your score together. And we're going to have to talk a little bit more about your drinking and how that impacts and what type of score that gives you. And then based on your score is the level of treatment. So we have some intensive outpatient or different levels of care going all the way into residential care. So we'll go ahead and get started on that, and we'll make a plan from there. Sound good?
Okay.
Okay.